Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. I am a 5th year homeschooling mom to 3 kiddos ages 10, 6, and 1. And today I wanted to share with you some free curriculums and free resources for your homeschool. Alright, so a lot of these are going to be actual full free curriculums. So whether they are all of your subjects or just a few of your subjects. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite free resources. Those are the ones that I use primarily the most. So the first half of the video is going to be free curriculum. The second half is going to be free resources. I've included timestamps down for you guys below. So before we get started, I just want to preface this video by saying that I hope this video will be a blessing to you. I hope it will be an encouragement. When I started our homeschool journey, we could not afford to have me be home full time, so I actually worked part-time for a couple of years, and we had to, you know, kind of scrimp and save for our curriculum. I had to sell our kindergarten curriculum in order to afford our first grade curriculum. So I've definitely been there. God has just been doing amazing things in our life the past couple of years, and now I'm able to stay home full time with my boys, and we're able to kind of get the curriculum that they need, and God has just provided for us in so many ways. So again, I hope that this video will be helpful to you no matter what situation you are in. Just know that you are able to do this. There are so many resources out there to help you get it done no matter what your budget is. I know that especially here on YouTube, so many families, homeschool moms, seem like they have it all together. They have the perfect homeschool rooms. That is just not true. There are so many out there that don't and are still making it work. So again, I hope this video will be encouraging for you guys. So let's get into it. Okay, so I cannot make a free homeschool video without talking about easy peasy all-in-one homeschool. This is gonna have everything that you need. It's gonna have all of your core subjects. It's going to have all of your enrichment. I also love that you can really customize this per child. If they're ahead in one area or behind in another, you can customize it that way. Your kids can actually log on every day and go to their own assignments, and when they go, they will have exactly what they need for that day, any videos or books or whatever it might be. I also love that you have the option to print your worksheets and things like that, or you have the option to buy them. Sometimes it might just be cheaper to buy them. They're very, very affordable on Amazon. So another one that I have to mention is The Good and the Beautiful. They have a free language arts for levels 1 through 5, a free math for levels 1 through 5, and then a free marine biology unit for their science. So their language arts is going to be like kind of all in one. It's going to include grammar, it's going to include language arts, it's going to include geography. I'm actually working on a why we dropped The Good and the Beautiful video, but overall I feel like The Good and the Beautiful is a good curriculum to use. It just didn't always work perfectly for our family, or we didn't always like it. But I will mention that I actually found a Teachers Pay Teachers store where she must use The Good and the Beautiful because every single one of her lessons correlate with The Good and the Beautiful marine biology unit. So I actually used her unit study resource guide and her journal in place of The Good and the Beautiful marine biology. I was looking, I actually have it and the older version, and I ended up just going with this person's stuff instead. So they have 3 different levels: kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. And I used it for my son who's in 4th grade actually, and my kindergartner this year, and she kind of did all of the unit study hard work for you. But as I said, the lessons totally correlate, so you could use this free marine biology PDF along with her journal and unit resource guide as well. So this is another one I found. It has a totally free 2nd grade curriculum as well as a 1st grade curriculum. This does appear to be a Christian curriculum because it has some Old Testament Bible work, but each curriculum is like separated. So if you are secular, you could just get her math, or you could just get the handwriting, but this is a really great find, and I have not personally used this one myself, but I definitely think that if you are looking for something free and something, you know, kind of for that 1st and 2nd grade age, this is going to be a really good fit. So typing.com is one that I hear everybody talk about. We actually signed up for it and then never used it, but it's really cool because you just kind of play games to learn the different keys and you just get your practice in. So, you know, I think I'm probably gonna have my son kind of use this summer. I think he would really enjoy this. So Khan Academy is actually one that I had not ever used before. So I signed up for it just so I could show you guys, and I feel like this would be really good as a supplement, or maybe even something to do over the summer, or maybe even if you are not a homeschooler, this would be a good option. It seems to have all the way up through high school, even some like college level stuff. So I think this would be great for any age. So under the home is a free K-5 Charlotte Mason curriculum, and it has, again, all of your core subjects as well as your enrichment. I also like that they use Ray's Arithmetic for their math and the McGuffey's Eclectic Readers for their reading. If you go to the lesson, I'm just showing you one here, they have directions for you, vocabulary, they have some review down at the bottom. You're just going to be able to go and click and see exactly what you have to do for that. It also has the exact lesson that you're doing right there. You don't have to purchase any additional books. Ambleside Online. If you are a Charlotte Mason homeschooler, you probably already have heard of and are maybe very familiar with Ambleside Online. It is a free Charlotte Mason curriculum. This one to me can be a little bit overwhelming when you're trying to build a curriculum using Ambleside Online. They do have links to all of the books or where you can purchase them, but it's not quite as well laid out as some of the other ones that I'm showing you here today. I really like to go here for their reading lists and some of their, you know, like artist ideas and things like that. They also have a group option, so if you have maybe like a first and a second grader, you can go and get the Form 1 and kind of combine them that way. My children would be in Form 1 and Form 2, and so you can't really combine them at those ages. So again, I haven't used the full curriculum, but I do come here quite a bit for book lists and other things like that. So this is the plain and not so plain curriculum. I actually follow her on YouTube. She's like a large family mom who does cooking videos that I am just obsessed with. But anyways, I found out that she has a free curriculum, and personally, I don't know that I would use this. It just seems like a lot of, you know, like printing and all of that kind of stuff. But if you are needing a free option and you just want something that you can just print all of your materials or order your printed materials for the year and you kind of have it all here ready to go, or maybe you could just come on here and kind of look through and see and maybe print out a couple things here and there, but this is listed as a full curriculum. So the next one I want to show you is a really good free preschool option. This is ABC Jesus Loves Me. I actually used this when my younger son was 2, not so much as like a preschool curriculum, but more of just like activities to kind of do throughout the day or things to do while his older brother was doing school. I really like that it gives you everything that you're gonna need. It has links to the different activities or printables. It's got your book. It's got you know, your different activities, and it's got a schedule for the week. You can also purchase this curriculum, and it's about $95 depending on which one you use. So it's not super affordable if you want to buy it, but if you just want something free and maybe you pull a couple of different ideas from here, or you're able to organize it really well, then this might be a good fit for you. The next one is Revival Acres Homeschool has a blog and a YouTube channel, and she actually goes over these books. I'll link that along with her blog in the description box, but there are these really old school classic books. They're math books. So they have number stories books 1 and 2, which are probably more for like a preschool, kindergarten, first grade. A lot of math done 100 years ago was done orally, and so you're just kind of reading through the book and doing the math orally. So the next one I'm showing is an old-fashioned education, and this is again very similar to Under the Home or Ambleside Online. It uses a lot of books that are free now. It does include some things like, you know, a schedule, and it also says that it recommends you use teaching textbooks, which is an additional cost, but teaching textbooks for an entire year of math is very, very affordable. So you can either use that or maybe some of the other free options that we've talked about here. As I was browsing through this one, I found out that they actually have the McGuffey's Eclectic Spelling Book. And so I may or may not have downloaded that for myself. I was looking into that on eBay, so. All right, so the next one is one that is near and dear to my heart, Gentle and Classical. So they are primarily a preschool, kindergarten, first grade-ish. They do have some things for older kids, but not much. But the person who owns this curriculum and this blog and everything is just the sweetest person. I've actually interacted with her quite a bit, and I used this when my son was, I think, 4 in preschool, and it didn't work for us long term because there's a lot of stuff you have to print, but you can get all of the teacher's guides completely for free. So if you just want to check it out before you purchase it, this is an amazing way to do that. Or if you're okay with, you know, printing everything off, this would be a good option too. All right, so Core Knowledge is one that I, again, was not familiar with, but I wanted to kind of show you guys what it looks like. You do have to sign up in order to download it for free, but if it's something you're considering, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it seems like it's mainly for the elementary ages. Mom Delights, oh my goodness, she has a YouTube channel as well as this blog, and she has just really shown me that Charlotte Mason does not have to be perfect. In fact, she explains how Charlotte Mason can be for quote-unquote real moms. And she has so many great printables and free resources on here. My son is actually going through her Gentle Grammar right now. And so we've just really been enjoying that. The other thing that I really love about this is that she just has her free printables, like just click on them and there they are and print them out. I totally understand why you sometimes have to sign up for people's email lists and things like that, but it's so nice to just be able to click on it and print it or save it to your computer without having to do all of the sign up and all of that kind of stuff. So definitely highly recommend her blog as well as her YouTube channel. She also has ones that you can purchase. So she's got her freebies, and then you can actually purchase them on Amazon, and they are still very affordable. So if you want to save paper and ink, that's going to be a really good option. I think they run for about $6 or $7. Right, so this is the Crafty Classroom. We're actually using their math curriculum. They have a whole year of unit study on here. So tons of good free unit studies that either are through their website or through other people's websites. This is just a random one I clicked on about clouds. So they just have all of these ideas for unit studies. They also have lots of free notebooking pages and just various free resources, different free printables, things like that. They do also have curriculum that is very affordable. 1, 2, 3, homeschool for me, y'all, is my jam. I come here first and foremost to see what she has. Seriously, she has got it all. In my recent games video, I mentioned her Civil War game that they have for free. Y'all, she has got it down. She has it for pre-K all the way up to high school stuff. So I would definitely check here if you are looking for a game or a printable or a worksheet or anything. She even has different like science and history ideas. Even if they're not printable, it's awesome, awesome. All right, so Extra Math is one that just really helps children master their math facts. It's really no nonsense. My son hasn't played it for a little while, honestly. We've been doing flashcards, but you just come through. You can do a timed option or an untimed option. My son gets a little skittish around timed options, but Extra Math, just great math practice. My children's favorite, and actually one that the Crafty Classroom's Interactive Math K is how I found this. During one of your review weeks, you play games, but I found it through there, and this is just a great place. My kids are in kindergarten and 4th grade, and they love the games on here. This is like when you guys are done with school for the day, you can play a couple games on ABC and they just absolutely love it. And I always pick the first game for them. It has to be something that they're learning that correlates with that, and they just really enjoy it. All right, so the next one I want to show you is This Reading Mama. This is where I got a lot of fun games for my son who was a struggling reader. There's just so many cool things on here. Different printables, different games. They have some Bob Books printables, which are pretty cool. Anything you're looking for reading, you might want to check there first. The Measured Mom is one that you have to sign up for to get her freebies, but the multiplication game is the game that I like talk about all the time. My son loves doing those to master his multiplication and division facts. Homeschool giveaways and freebies is another one. They have some affordable homeschooling on there, but mainly the main idea is that they feature other websites and curriculums and things like that. So you can find so many different options on here just to but you do have to be careful, because sometimes I'll go on here and click and go to the person's blog and they no longer offer it for free. So just letting you know, but in general, the majority of the stuff that they're featuring are still free. Some of it just might be a little old. I did want to mention Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Depending on where you live, you will qualify for your children under ages 5 to get free books. So you'll get mailed a free book every month. The Homeschool Compass is another place that just has a ton of different freebies and printables that I wanted to mention for you guys. So depending on what you're looking for, they might have something here. I actually saved a couple of these while I was here. I downloaded the free Nature Walk one and the President's one. So really beautiful, and just click and download. Love it. All right, I want to mention Stephanie Hathaway Designs because her designs are stinking gorgeous. So she has quite a few free printables, but even the ones that aren't free are still very affordable. So definitely check her out if you want something like these beautiful watercolors. All right, I want to mention Bedtime Math. We have gotten this from our library and my kids thought it was really cool. I love how they have wee kids, little kids, and big kids, so everybody can participate. But if you sign up with your email, they will email you a free bedtime math every single day. So I want to mention Pinterest. I go to YouTube a lot, but before YouTube, I went to Pinterest a lot, and it is still kicking out there. So I wanted to mention, if you are looking for some homeschool resources, maybe you're completely new to homeschooling, or you know, you just don't feel like building your own Pinterest page, I've linked mine down below. So this is where you can go get audiobooks for free. These are all books that are in the public domain now. So this is The Railway Children. I also wanted to mention that through your library, you likely have some type of free online books. So Hoopla has ebooks and audiobooks. We also have Overdrive that has ebooks and audiobooks. And so if I can't find it at my library, it's usually on Hoopla or Overdrive. I also want to mention to think outside the box. My library, guys, you can rent a stinking ukulele. Like seriously, we've gotten Magna tiles here. They have a family game night kit. Like it's crazy. Check out your library for more than just books and videos. Okay guys, so I do want to mention that YouTube is going to be a really great place as well, and I wanted to share with you some of my favorite learning YouTube channels. So Michelle Gay, science teacher, is one that I really like, and our boys actually did a paper airplane one, and then we have a couple of other ones that we plan to do. She just really makes science fun, and honestly she explains it a lot better than I could. My kids also really enjoy the SciShow Kids channel. We usually watch quite a few videos from there in our science units. Another one my kids love is Art for Kids Hub. They probably do this one at least once or twice a week, and usually when they do it, they do several different drawings. They usually have one for the different science or history units that we're doing. And they also have like some pop culture ones, like they have the little Encanto ones right now. Particularly my kindergartner loves the Jack Hartman Kids Music channel. My 4th grader does use some of his videos as well, like the counting or the multiplication ones. So he's just really a lot of fun as well. Symphony Storytime is one that the Oregon Symphony does. I'm sorry, you could probably tell that I have a little cold while I'm recording this, but they have different picture books. So we did the Because one by Mo Willems. My kids love Mo Willems, and they have one for this book, and you know, I can read the stories, but I can't play the music that comes with it. So my kids really enjoy watching these, reading the book, and just hearing the music that comes with it. Okay guys, so that is it for me. Let me know down in the comments if I missed any. Let me know if there's any that you have tried and either loved or did not love. Let us know so that we can help each other out through this homeschool journey. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!